What is this? What is it? What? What is this?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Obsessive Compulsive Gaming. I am the Obsessive Compulsive Gamer, and this is a little video I have decided to title How I Play Souls Games. So dear viewers, if you don't mind, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and like this video. Yes, dear viewers, I am indeed still alive. My apologies. In fact, at this very moment, I am in the midst of playing the first Berserker Kazan, an absolutely fantastic video game. So if you have not played it yet, you don't have to wait for my review, during which I am absolutely certain you will probably touch yourself appropriately while listening to my rich British accent. No, the game's absolutely splendid. Take my word for it. So if you've not played it yet, then play it now. And it got me thinking, dear viewers. Well, first of all, I took a break from playing the game and I went and bought a cream egg. You know, those cream egg things that come around once a year. And they have a kind of tagline. How do you eat yours? I like to ingest mine rectally. Thank you for asking. And it got me thinking, why don't I make a video explaining how exactly I play Souls games? So that's what we're doing right now. And it's quite simple, dear viewers. I'm not very good at these kinds of games. So much in the way of old-fashioned RPGs, I spend quite a lot of my time in these particularly difficult video games, grinding out levels. But I do that in a way that I find sort of enjoyable, so I don't just go into a level and grind out levels for hours and hours on end. No, I'll play through the game normally, get to a boss that will probably kick my backside. I'll go back, replay all the previous stages I've already played in the game. Subsequently, that will get me leveled up. Subsequently, that will give me better gear, better upgrades, etc. And then I'll go in and I'll try the boss again. Now what this does, dear viewers, is number one, it gets me very familiar with the video game because I am essentially replaying the video game countless amounts of times. Because let's face it, there's very few bosses I'm going to get to and finish on my first try. Though it has happened in games like Code Vein, maybe a couple of the Bloodborne bastards. Thus far in the first Berserker Kazan, I've managed to take down 3 bosses on my first try. As well as becoming overly familiar with the game, it also makes my playthroughs rather lengthy. So I'm only 39% through the first Berserker Kazan, yet I have been playing the game for the grand total of 71 hours. I'm level 90, I think, and yes, before anyone asks, I am still finding the game to be rather difficult. No change there. This might even top my playthrough for Black Myth Wukong, which took me round about 90 hours to get through in my first playthrough. So the key for me in conquering these particularly difficult video games is simply to grind out levels. Try, and then try again. With better gear, a higher level count, and more violent weaponry than you would find in the average closet of your average American / serial killer / postal worker. So if you excuse me, dear viewers, I'm going to get back to playing The Last Kazan? That's not the name of the bloody game. The first Berserker Kazan. And you can expect my review, sometime before 2047, I imagine. So tell me, dear viewer, how do you play Souls games? Are you still here? Oh, you must have really enjoyed this video then. In that case, you had better subscribe to the channel and check out our other content. Otherwise, you're a booby pants, and no one wants to be a booby pants.